Welcome to this explainer. Today we're diving straight into the operational reality of commercial cleaning supply chains. We are going to analyze what truly defines a reliable wholesaler in the East Rand and Greater Johannesburg. And to do that, we'll use Ntobi Cleaning Supplies as our blueprint to see how a robust network actually functions behind the scenes.
So here is our roadmap for today, designed specifically for busy facilities managers. We'll be looking at Section 1, the true wholesaler standard. Then Section 2, industrial and commercial demands. Section 3 is hospitality and restaurant needs. Section 4 covers smarter bulk ordering logistics. And we'll wrap up with Section 5, delivery and compliance facts. Let's jump in.
Section 1, the true wholesaler standard, beyond the delivery van.
Okay, the very first, completely crucial question we have to ask right away is this. When you're sourcing bulk supplies for a massive operation, what actually makes a real wholesaler? For so many facilities managers, finding the right partner is just a really painful process of trial and error. And that's mostly because the basic definition of wholesale gets incredibly muddied in the marketplace.
It's a common trap, right? The core misconception is assuming that simply having a warehouse and a delivery van is enough to qualify as a wholesaler. But the reality for East Rand businesses is totally different. True depth across chemical categories and scalable account-based ordering, those are the real markers of a wholesaler. Taking Ntobi Cleaning Supplies as our prime example, a genuine supply partner carries a massive catalog built around real operational needs, like industrial disinfectants and floor strippers, rather than just chasing fleeting retail trends. It's all about having everything under one account, so you aren't forced to juggle 5 different vendors.
Just imagine the pure operational nightmare of a plant manager running out of degreaser right in the middle of a shift. It's a disaster. As the old industry adage goes, stock reliability outweighs almost everything else. I mean, think about it. A supplier who is out of stock on a random Tuesday is not a wholesaler in any meaningful sense. They're just a middleman creating a bottleneck for your business. Bulk pricing only truly matters if that stock availability holds steady, month after month.
Moving on to Section 2, industrial and commercial demands, heavy-duty solutions.
The sheer scale of industrial needs across the East Rand is, well, staggering. We're talking massive 25-liter drums of degreasers, which are an absolute necessity for manufacturing plants, logistics warehouses, and vehicle workshops. In these heavy-duty environments, you simply can't afford the time or money to apply a product 3 times just to get a floor clean. The chemistry literally has to be formulated to cut through tough oil, grime, and carbon buildup on the very first pass.
But, it's not just about the floors. What about workshop staff overalls soaked in hydraulic fluid and grease? Those require specialized pre-treatment to actually extend the garment's life. And this is exactly where operational efficiency comes into play. A highly concentrated degreaser saves your business significant money, but only when it's properly diluted. If it's underdiluted, it just completely fails to lift the heavy grease. That's why a reliable wholesaler doesn't just drop off the chemicals. They provide clear guidance on dilution ratios directly to the shop floor staff, ensuring there's zero guesswork.
Section 3, hospitality and restaurant needs, food safe and high frequency.
When you take a macro view of the market, the requirements are incredibly varied. For manufacturing and workshops, the primary need is heavy-duty degreasers, typically in 25-liter bulk sizes. Hospitality and restaurants? They need food-safe sanitizers and dishwashing liquid in 5-liter sizes. Retail and office cleaning usually requires general detergents and floor care ranging from 5 to 20 liters. And for total facilities management, it's a mixed, account-based need across the full chemical range plus consumables. A genuine wholesaler has to seamlessly span that entire spectrum. If they can't cover everything from heavy industrial to delicate hospitality under a single account, they just aren't equipped to manage complex facilities. For restaurant owners and hospitality venues in Edenvale, Boksburg, or anywhere else really, the stakes are incredibly high. Health inspections and strict food safety obligations are a constant pressure. This means the chemicals absolutely have to be strict on hygiene. Food-safe sanitizers and degreasers that are safe for expensive stainless steel. But they also have to be gentle. Think about the kitchen staff who are wiping down surfaces dozens and dozens of times a single shift. A high-frequency product must be exceptionally effective against bacteria, yet remarkably mild on human skin.
Section 4, smarter bulk ordering logistics, scaling to your reality. We absolutely have to bust this myth that bulk buying automatically means hoarding giant pallets of supplies in tight, valuable storage spaces. That outdated model rarely suits modern operations. Smarter logistics means setting up recurring, account-based orders that are tailored perfectly to your actual weekly or monthly consumption. Whether you're a restaurant that needs weekly top-ups or a massive industrial plant requiring a monthly drop of degreaser, a real wholesaler scales to your reality, not the other way around.
So, a super common and totally valid question that comes up for operators when they're assessing a new supply partner is this: are we going to be forced into massive minimum order quantities just to get in the door?
Well, the answer from a capable supplier like Ntobi is highly practical. Minimums vary by product category and are confirmed when you set up your account. For example, the threshold for ordering those giant 25-liter degreasers carries lower minimums compared to a massive order for mixed daily consumables. It gives you absolute flexibility. It's all about creating an ordering structure that actually makes logistical sense for what you use day in and day out.
And finally, Section 5, Delivery and Compliance Facts.
You could have secured the absolute best bulk prices and the highest grade chemicals on the market, but let's be real. None of it matters, even a little bit, if the delivery logistics don't align perfectly with your shifts. So how quickly can bulk orders be delivered and where?
Delivering consistently from the same regional stock pool, delivery typically takes just a few working days. A true partner coordinates those delivery windows directly with facilities managers. For businesses operating in Boksburg, Benoni, Germiston, Springs, and right across Greater Johannesburg and surrounding Gauteng regions, you shouldn't be left waiting and wondering when the truck will arrive while your cleaning crews are standing idle.
And for all the manufacturing and industrial plant operators out there, there's a massive compliance hurdle that must be proactively addressed. Do industrial buyers receive safety data sheets?
The answer is a resounding yes. Full compliance on the factory floor is completely non-negotiable. This is exactly why a genuine wholesaler seamlessly provides safety data sheets on request for every single industrial chemical they supply. You shouldn't have to chase your vendor for weeks to get the compliance documentation you need to keep your operation legally sound and your workers safe. It should be standard practice.
To wrap this explainer up, I want you to look at your current setup, reflect on the core principles we've covered today, and ask yourself this final, absolutely critical question. Is your current supplier just delivering boxes, or are they a true partner securing your operations? If they lack the stock depth, logistical flexibility, and compliance framework we just outlined, well, it might just be time to rethink your supply chain. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive. Keep learning and keep your operations